Hey, what's up, guys? This is the Super Saiyan Prodigy 1221 here, and today I'll be doing my deck profile of the Phantom Knight deck list I used to play at the MBT Chalislime tournament. I was able to get top 8 out of 135 players, I believe it was, after 7 rounds of Swiss. I ended up going 5 and 2. My only losses were to a guy who went undefeated and then lost in top 16, and then also to another guy, and he ended up going 6 and 1, but also lost in the top 8. So and then my top 8 match, I lost to the guy who was gonna get first place anyway. So unfortunately, it had to happen earlier than what I would want it to be, but it's whatever. So the tournament was played under the new ban list for July 1st. So also I know the tournament itself isn't as prestigious as like an LCS or a Moto Extravaganza, but I actually don't have any access to the physical cards themselves because they're kind of expensive for me. But maybe if Torn Scales, Dragoon Package, and Access Code get reprinted, I'll definitely try to build a deck, with the actual physical real cards. But for right now, they're kind of also Droplet. Droplet's pretty expensive too. Um, I'll try building the deck in real life and seeing how I'll do in real life events. But for now, I think I'm just gonna stick to like the online environment. So yeah, let's go ahead and go by the go over the card by card. So you got one gloves and two cloaks. I feel one gloves is fine because I used to play two gloves, two cloak in the Requiem Veil, and I felt it was bricky too much at times. So one gloves is fine. You don't really need more than two. Same thing with cloak. It's good because it searches out boots, and then I'll also just recycle it with leviers. So I'm essentially playing three in my deck. Then we got three Torn Scales, best starter in the deck. It's good at reviving itself, and then it discards for cost, which can also help you get rid of your PK monsters you don't want to hand, or the danger monsters as well. Then we got three boots, really good extender, helps search out your Phantom Knight traps. One Stained Greaves, just in case if you had to, you ended up hard drawing the boots and already sort of summoned it um, to go into your Cherubini and Rusty. And we got the Danger Extenders and the Psychic Extenders. I like the Psychic Extenders because they're inherent special summons, so your opponent can't really negate the summon themselves unless they have like a Solemn Strike or Solemn Judgment or something like that. But then we got the Dangers. They're good discard fodder for Torn Scales, and if you have to use their effects in hand to special summon themselves, just be careful because they could end up um, making you draw into your bricks. So just try to use them after you get off your Graph and Seer from your deck. Then we got three Kakamucha Knights. Fortunately, this doesn't inherently summon, but it also kind of works as an advantage because you can chain block with Tour Guide. So it works really well on that aspect, but also just works with any of your level 3s in general, even your hand traps. Then the Graph and Seer. I don't play Libic, I don't play Edge and Sabers. I think Julio Mendoza uploaded a video where he shows you how to unbrick Graph and Seer just by using your Torn skill. Discard costs to activate his effect. So you have that to work off of. And then if you can't use your Torn skills effect, then just special summon them to his own share of Beanie points too. And three Tour Guides paired up with Kagamucha Knight becomes the best starter in the deck. It helps you chain block, and then just get out your Graph and Seer so you can use your Cherubini effects to dump other stuff besides your Burning Abyss monsters. Then I was also watching Julio Mendoza's Twitch live stream where he was playing Ghost Spell and this hand trap lined up, and I actually really like it because it not only helps um, decrease your chances of drawing the bricks, but Ghost Spell is also a really good level 3 hand trap because not only it works with this deck with the trackers, or no, not the trackers, the psychic monsters and the Kagamucha Knights, but it also um, just hit stuff like the Tri-Brigade Revolt that's really popular, and then also the Schisms, the Nadir Servants. Shadow Invoke isn't really that played, I know that, but it hits a good amount of stuff. Even the Drytron Gamma, when they try to revive the Gamma from their graveyard. And then same thing with Droll, just hits majority of decks this format. Or at least last format, but it served me really good in the tournament, especially against Femboy Yu-Gi-Oh! When I was going up against his Salaman Great deck. Then we got the Dragoon package, which I feel the Omni Negation is better than the Requiem negation, since there's a lot more spell and traps being played over monster effects. So it's not like monster effect heavy like it was with Virtual World and Drytron, where Requiem can outperform Dragoon. But yeah, so we got Italy, just same philosophy. I just it's one of the reasons why I play 45 card deck size. It's because I just don't want to see my Dragoon bricks. I'd rather see an Italy than a Dragoon brick. So it's a really good extender. I usually end up siding it out though, because that's when my opponents usually side in hand traps against me. Rhoda, most of your monsters are warriors. Colored by helps against hand traps like Lancia, Droplets. I may or may not switch this out for Forbidden Chalices. I saw a lot of people playing Forbidden Chalice at the LCS, but since this deck can give up resources in the hand though, since we essentially plus out their effects, I feel like you kind of keep Droplets there. But yeah, Harpy's Featherduster, I like this as a good Saki 1-of. Helps with generic spell and trap removal. Then we got 3 Fog Blades, Wings, Sword, Shade Brigade. So I prefer playing a higher trap count than I see most other people play, because I like to see my Rusty and Boots live in the grind game. There was like I think 2 or 3 games in the tournament where I actually used all of these all of my traps actually, and plus I don't mind discarding these for costs with Torn Scales as well. And then like I'd rather like dump a one of these with gloves, because with Fog Blade it's going to be my best trap, because it'll stop a monster effect negation. And like if I want to gain advantage in the game with Wings or Sword, it's kind of slow after relying on the fact that my opponent's going to destroy them. But into the battle phase, even then they'll probably have good generic destruction removal already. So you know, I rather use up get more utilization out of my Fog Blades than I know I'll get than I know I won't get out of with these with the Wings and Sword. Sorry, a quick burp. But yeah. Then we got the Access Code Talker. It's a good alternative beat stick to the Arc Rebellion and Dragoon. Just helps clear out cards, and a lot of the monsters I play are different attributes like Nightmare Package. So it helps me get more monsters so I can pop more cards with my Access Code Talker. We got Cherubini. It's an honorary Phantom Knight card. You know, helps me dump anything. Appaloosa. You can preemptively go into this before going into Rusty. And then since most opponents like to wait for you for your Rusty to come out to hand trap you, so this is a good way to stop that. We got Rusty Bardiche himself, boss monster of the deck. I don't know how you play Phantom Knights without him. Then we got Link Spider, good for the Nib token and also good for the Shade Brigade, so you can make it into an effect monster. And bring out your Dragoon. Then we got the Nightmare Package, Phoenix and Unicorn. I didn't bring out Phoenix this tournament, but it worked really good in my play testing, so I'd still keep it in. And then Unicorn's good card removal, doesn't destroy, so that's also a plus. Then we got the 2 Break Sword. I feel it's pretty much standard. There hasn't been a time where I felt like I really needed 3 Break Sword, because most of the time in my turn 1 board you go into 1 Break Sword to set up your graveyard to have interaction on your opponent's turn by special summoning Break Sword to zone Rusty points to get the pop. But I usually just ended up winning the game whenever I brought out Breaksword, because I either go into Arc Rebellion or I'd go into my Dragoon. And then we got the Leviair, good for recycling my Phantom Knight monsters and helps extend my plays. Then the One Punch Man package. Go to the MBT live stream replay that I'll have link in the description below. But it felt so good to one punch my opponent on stream, and I did that a couple of times. I did that to Femboy Yu-Gi-Oh. I did that in my top 8 match. I did that in my it won me a few games, I'm not gonna lie, and just like it just felt good being able to one punch my opponents for game. A nightmare. I didn't go into this at all during the tournament. I still would keep it though, since it's insurance for something to go into in case if I draw the fusion. And then the Dragoon package itself helped me win my games thanks to its Omni negation. Then I play 3 anti-spells, 1 Imperial Order. The reason why I play essentially 4 spell negations is because I play a higher deck size count. And when I did side all 4 of these in, I saw them in my opening hand, I want to say 75% of the time. So I usually did end up opening them. So it really was beneficial of me to play 4 of them. Now we got the Lancia. I may or may not change this out. Some people are talking about dropping Lancia. Others say to still keep it in. Just depends on how the format shaped up. It helped me against Dinos. I lost though to it, and I also lost against Tri Brigade. So these were matches that I lost anyways. That I didn't see a whole lot of these cards. I did see Lancia quite a bit, but it still didn't really stop them because I bricked anyway. But yeah, the same thing with Nibiru. I didn't use him at all, but I still would side it in for just peace of mind. But yeah, then we got some Spell and Trap Hate Red Reboot. It helped me win my live stream feature match. It just helps good against trap decks. Same thing with Twin Twisters. Just hit the Revolt during your draw phase, and then just like bait out any removal before you start setting up your combos. Then the MVP card of my side deck was Contact C. This stops Zodiac from Xyz summoning. This stops like Prank Kids. This stops Drytrons since they can't go into the Fafnir unless they Xyz summon using this card or get this card off the field basically. But yeah, this card is really good. I definitely will keep it in. I think it's probably gonna stay in for this format. But yeah, so there's my deck. If you guys want to see the my all my matches, go ahead and check out the live stream replay I have uploaded on my channel, and also MBT's live stream where he live streamed multiple feature matches throughout Swiss top 16. He didn't feature me in top 8, but it is what it is. At least I was able to get on live stream. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the deck profile, and hope you guys have a good day. Peace.